salon owner Gina, and you have Clarence Rack Chuck Norris, better known as Clint.
Mr.
That's,
Brawny
he
himself.
looks like Chuck Norris on Clarence. Like he's just like Chuck Norris. Um, I had made when she was trying on her dress and she's talking about her curves. I totally respect that. I love women that have that type of um, sense of value and they don't get caught up in what society says. I was wondering, is Clint gonna like her curves? But it
Wait,
looks
wait,
like
wait, wait, wait. Because at the same time, she still went and got her Kardashian duck face lips done purposely.
I don't understand the whole white girls getting injections to get the duck face lips because I've never seen any white guy I know be like, yeah, she's a nice girl, but she has thin lips. I'm not interested. And I've never heard of a brother saying, I don't want to date this white girl because she has thin lips.
Mhm.
It's like I've never heard anybody say that. So I don't understand why you do this to yourself, but whatever you got to do to make you feel good about yourself, great. But oh my God, did you see all that makeup she had on?
Yeah.
I'm just looking, I'm like, that is a ton of makeup.
It is. But I mean, that's for her. It makes her feel good. And that's what she likes to do is she likes to get dolled up. And we knew this though. And this is one of the reasons why in the very beginning we were talking about how they're going to work out, because he likes to sell. He likes that natural woman. Or some people were saying in the comments last week, oh, it's Mitch again. It's not Mitch. This is Mitch with money.
Right.
This is Mitch in tech, because trust me, Mitch don't like tech. Yeah. This is Mitch balling out, who's not as environmentally conscious, but he does want that natural. And when he says natural, he doesn't want to be on a sailboat and the eyelashes go flying by. I think that's kind of what he's talking about in that space. But even when you look at what Clinton did here, right, and you see this comment here from Shonda saying Clinton needs to stop talking about all the women he slept with. I agree, because my first question is, why does Clint at 40 years old have a number for the amount of people he slept with? Why?
And why is it only 65? I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
What kind of loser? If you got off the goddamn boat.
Well, but here's the deal. We all know that you throw out your number, and I hate the phrase body count because I just don't like it. You throw out your number, that's an abbreviated version. That's not the real number. Those are the ones you don't mind telling your friends about. But there are some of those. It's like, I've driven a lot of vehicles and I like talking about nice cars I've been on. But if I drove a moped, I wouldn't call you about it and be like, dude, I was on this moped. So dope. It was amazing. But why would you even bring that up? Like, who just does that? I think that's ridiculous. And then when you look at the suit that he wound up picking, to me, it didn't look like a wedding tux.
It gave happy hour.
It looked like, hey, I'm about to take some clients to go to get some steaks. Then we're going to the strip club. Like, it looked more business than it did, I'm about to get married.
What's funny is I saw that in the previews. It was like, is that what he's actually wearing to the wedding? You see him coming down there, you're like, wait a minute. He didn't even get a tie. He didn't even button it all the way up. Thankfully, he didn't button it all the way up and not wear a tie. So at least he just went, you know what? This is me, because when we're done, we can go straight out to the boat. Cool. It's very relaxed. It's very business casual. It's not formal at all.
Yes.
But Robin, you're so wrong for this one. Oh my God.
It's okay. So with Gina,
Gina got no celebrity teeth.
Jesus. Why does she always mouth wide open? It's just annoying. Either laugh or close your mouth. She just, and I'm not making fun of how she looks. It's just something that she does all the time. But
sure, you're not.
Let me understand this. Like, I don't understand why ladies just don't write their vows on a note card or put it up on a small piece of paper that they can carry with their bouquet. Because I just find it weird that you're on wedding. I'm sorry, let me get this out of my bra. Just have it there, and I get you don't have pockets, but you can hold it, or have one of your bridesmaids get up, hand it to you, and let them get some TV time for a quick half a second.
Exactly.
And move on. But like digging in your bra to pull out your notes, I'm just like, why is that a thing?
I will say this. One of the things that my wife was so excited about at the wedding was, she's like, my dress has pockets. And I'm like, and it was like, well, dresses don't have pockets. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because we have pockets in just about everything we wear, right? So as men, we don't even think about that. And I will say this, even with that, I do like how they got a little, because it looked at first like Clint wasn't attracted to Gina when she was first coming down the aisle, right? He was given that Kirsten look. But then as they're up there, I like the playfulness they had. Like when he went to go get his, because he's like, oh, same place as mine. And then he's having jokes with the pastor about, oh, it wasn't as exciting, was it? I'm sorry, and then even when she was putting the ring on, and then she got into playfulness. And this is what made me, I had doubts about them at first because she's dolled up, he wants natural. But this moment right here at the altar, after watching his face and then seeing the way they were playful with each other with the ring, and she's trying to push, I'm like, well, what's going on there? And then you see her just really exaggerate, like she's trying to pull the ring on. And I'm like, okay, that's the playful thing that I think makes them a good match, because that is what will carry it past all the other bullshit they're going to have to deal with.
Yeah, I went on record saying that this is not a good match. I don't agree. And watching today and their playfulness and interactions with each other, I thought, these two can make it. But what about the other big bomb that showed up today? They live in the same building.
Yes.
How crazy is that?
How small is Nashville? Building. How small is Nashville? They're in the same day. And she's like, I thought she looked familiar. And how come we've never met?
So that's going to be interesting. If it works out, it's going to be great. Yeah. If we have like a bad situation, like we've seen some other couples, and they live in the same building, well, that's going to be fun.
But when they say, I'm going to my bed, it means just, down the hall or next floor up or down. So that was so crazy though, to see the fact that they did live in the same building. But something that I noticed that I'm sure you didn't notice, and a lot of people probably didn't notice this, but when they first showed Clint at the altar, right? And they did a zoom out, they're going to commercials. Why is the DJ in the background in a t-shirt? Come on, man. You're making the rest of us look bad. When you do a wedding, you got to be in your tux, not in a t-shirt, just chilling in the back. And why is the DJ behind the altar? First of all, the room isn't that small.
Well, because you got to say it. Hey, Gina, do you take Clint to be your lawfully wedded husband? Womp, 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 womp.
Okay, see, this is exactly why
that's what y'all do, right?
No, that is definitely, yeah, Jesus. Let's go to the comments. Lucy says, did you all notice how the groom's family reacted when the dog came down the aisle?
I can say that I've been to many weddings, especially here in great state of Texas, that it's the thing that the dog is the ring bearer. It's a thing. And when it happens, you just gotta let it happen and let it be cute. I like how Clint embraced the whole thing. Yes. He wasn't like, what the hell? Whose dog is this? He was just like, oh, that's a cute puppy, and gave the dog some love because I like dogs, so I get it. I think people just got to let that go. That's a thing that people do.
I guess. Yeah.
I know you don't like dogs.
We know how I feel about that.
We know you don't like dogs, but it's a thing. You just got to embrace and just accept it.